morning. Welcome to day 3. So last night I did finish up with one serving of oatmeal, and I had a few corn chips. So I woke up this morning feeling a lot better as far as energy. I was able to get up and do my morning routine. I've journaled, I've did my analytics, I've read 15 minutes, came in, did my stretching. I did 3 miles on the bike. Only did 3 miles because I'm going to do 25.3 from the CrossFit Open. It has some cardio in it and it's high paced, so I wanted to save some energy for that. To kind of boost my energy, I do not take pre-workout. It's not something I've never done, but I do start 90% of my mornings off with an energy supplement called Spark from Avocare. And yes, I am a brand partner, so I will promote that as well. But it gives me a nice, even, steady energy supply, especially when I work out, and it doesn't make me jittery or anything like that. It's just nice, even. And so I know that when I take it, it's 100% my effort going in and not pre-workout really amping me up. So I like that aspect of it. So getting ready to get into 25.3, which is 5 wall walks, which I'm going to modify for my fitness level, 50 calorie row, 25 deadlifts. I'm going to do it at 135. 5 more modified wall walks, 25 cleans at 150 pounds, 5 more modified wall walks, 25 snatches at probably 65 pounds, and then 5 more wall walks, and then 50 calorie row. So it's a tough workout. It's 20-minute time limit, so I don't know how much I'm going to get through. Probably not a lot based off 25.1, but I am skipping 25.2 and saving that for the weekend because it has jump rope in it and I don't have enough space in the studio to do that efficiently. So it will require me to go outside, but because I'm in a business area, there's a lot of traffic. Sunday is the only time where most of the businesses are shut down, so I could go out back of the studio and do that without any interruption. So that will be Sunday. I feel really good this morning. Definitely need to monitor better my calorie intake. Doing a low carb intake towards the end of the day. Beginning of the day, I intake a lot of carbs, but towards the end of the day, reducing the amount of carbs that I take in. It will be vegetables and fruit, and not so much starchy or complex carbs. So that drops the calorie intake whenever I do that. So I have to be conscious of that and make sure that I eat more food, so that when I wake up in the morning, I'm not feeling drained. So that's something that I go over with my clients, that anytime you change your diet, you need to evaluate how you feel, and then we can make adjustments to better serve you, whether it be energy, better sleep, and that sort of thing. So I slept really good, I feel really good. I'm going to go ahead and get at this workout so I can start my day. that was a workout. I got through everything but the last 50 cal row. I forgot about the weight on the cleans, or the snatches. So I was doing it at 85 instead of 65. So I'm proud of myself for that, because I probably could have went faster on those had I dropped it to 65 in the beginning. But I did 2 sets at 85, and then I finished the last 15 at 65. So 10 at 85 and then 15 at 65, which I'm proud of, because that's a PR for work capacity at that weight. I usually am around 65 to 75 work capacity, so 85 is a new PR, so that's good. Wasn't intentional, but it was good. But the one thing that I love about being a personal trainer is being able to take a workout and modify it to any fitness level. Any fitness level. I think trainers have that superpower that even the most complicated workouts can be simplified to challenge the lowest fitness level and increased to challenge the optimal fitness level. So being able to do that with this workout, I find very rewarding, because I know that if I would have tried to do the weights that they set at CrossFit, I don't do CrossFit. So CrossFitters have an advantage where they do this volume and weight continuously. I'm more of a strength and high intensity trainer, but I combine the two somewhat, but I don't go absolute strength with HIIT. I do moderate weight. So 225 deadlift for 25 would have been very challenging for me. Can I do it? Yes. Can I do it at a high capacity? No. I don't train like that. So being able to understand my capacity and adjust it to where I get a good workout with challenging weight, but I can still move through the workout without getting stuck on one exercise because of the weight and the volume is what I enjoy doing as a trainer. I can make this workout fit for any fitness level, just changing the exercises. We can do all body weight. There's so many things that you can do as long as you understand what the capability of the individual is and how hard you can push before they get discouraged. I say it takes a lot of evaluation and understanding of people, and understanding that as a trainer we are here to help. We're not here to punish. We're not here to create discouragement. We're here to empower, and a lot of that is really, really good judgment on just how hard to push, when to challenge, when to back off. And over the last 6 to 7 years, that's something that I've really honed in on with each of my clients. So really good workout. I really enjoyed it. I feel better about this one than I did 25.1, but I think I was mentally prepared for this one better than I was 25.1. So really proud of myself, and it's a great way to start the day. And what I can tell most people, and what I tell my clients a lot, is start your day with wins. If you wake up in the morning and you hit the snooze button, you're losing. You know, a win would be able to get up when that alarm went off, even if it's just sit up in the bed and put your feet on the floor. That's a win, and that's a great way to start your day. So getting up early in the morning for me is a win. Journaling, getting my mindset right is a win. Looking at my analytics, even if they're not where I want them to be, understanding where I am and where my content is hitting in the social media world is a win. Reading for me, something that I always wanted to do, but I felt I never had time to do. Taking that 15 minutes to do that is an absolute win, because I've wanted to do that for so many years and just never made the time for it. And then working out in the morning before my clients is a win. My day is started all about me, and then the rest of the day I can focus on everything else. I'm not in the back of my mind saying, hey, I wish I would have got up earlier, or gosh, I wish I could find time to read, or I'm really having a rough day mentally, I don't know what's wrong with me. I handle all that first thing in the morning. So when I journal, it's the good, the bad, the ugly. What can I fix today? How can I approach the day differently? And it gets me started on the right track. And then you have a workout like this. It's high intensity. It's challenging. You get to a point where you don't think you can go on. You find that little bit to push through, and then you reach levels that you never thought you would. I never thought I would get that far in this workout. So to get where I got and know that I was only 50 calories away from completing it in 20 minutes is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure I'll do these workouts again to kind of test my fitness level after I get through with this 30-day weight loss challenge, about body composition challenge. I'm trying to lose body fat while increasing muscle, so I don't want to say weight loss anymore. But body composition challenge, I will do a lot more HIIT style workouts, so my endurance and overall cardio capacity should increase, and I should be able to knock these workouts out pretty good next time. So excited about that. Excited about just the evolution in a couple of days, and ready to get my day started. So I'm gonna clean this place up. I got a client at 9. Go home, freshen up. I may eat breakfast before, but it'll probably be after. And then I've got another client in Lexington at 11. So 9 to 9:30. Get freshened up, get ready. Drive to Lexington, 11 o'clock client. Then I don't have anything else until 3, and then my last client is 6:30. So I have 4 clients today. Pretty moderate day, but it's off to a great start. So let's get going, and I will see you on later in the day. I'm going to sneak in some breakfast before my first client. So I'm having 3 scrambled eggs with a little bit of cheese, some onions and peppers, and some bacon bits to give the bacon flavor without the fattiness of bacon. So this will be breakfast, and then I'm off to train. Alright, just had my first client of the day. She's on the intensity phase, so this is her second day of the intensity phase. And what I really love about the intensity phase is when you work with me, of course, I'm going to push you. So I'll challenge you with weight, and I'll challenge you with cardio just by putting it into the workout. But what I love to see is when a client starts to push themselves, even without me coaching them. A lot of times it won't be with weight because they're unsure of the weight, but me challenging them with weight shows them that they can do something that they didn't even think was possible. When I put a weight out there that they've never worked with before, because we're pushing that intensity, even if it's for one set and they complete it, I can see in their face like, wow, I did that. And that just increases their confidence in their ability. What really transpires is they feel really confident, so they push just a little bit harder than they did before. So this past client I just had, we inputted the fan bike as cardio, and she's doing 25 calories. And first one, trying to fight through it, getting the body warmed up. The second one, I heard her say, I beat my time from the last time. And then you can tell every time that's what she was trying to do, beat her time, beat her time. So she's pushing the intensity without even me coaching her. And that's what I love about the intensity phase is I started with just by adding stuff to it and challenging with weight. And then over the course of time, they start to challenge themselves. And what I'm really looking for is for them to be like, okay, can I go up in weight? Because once a client starts to challenge themselves with weight without me coaching them through it, then I know that they may not be 100% ready to go off on their own because they may be unsure of exercises, but I know that the longer we work together and they start to put the pieces together of what muscle groups they're going to work, how much time they're going to spend in the gym, they start putting their own little programs together in their head, maybe not on paper or verbally, but they start to put the pieces together. I know they will be successful because they're going to challenge themselves. So that's kind of what the 3 months is for. Usually the span of time that people spend with me is average about 6 months. Now I've had a few clients that are still with me since day one, 4 or 5 years, and those are really busy corporate people who do not have time to really put those things together because they spend a lot of time at work. And so I am useful in that aspect because they know when they come, workout's ready, they get in, they get out, instead of trying to make the time and then saying, oh, well, I have work, and then they never get to the gym. So the average time with me is about 6 months. Within that 6 months, I average with weight losses, between 30 and 40 pounds of weight loss, which is great. They're stronger, they're more confident, and hopefully they're ready to go out on their own. Now, I will say that about 45% of the people that I work with try to go out on their own, and they are not as successful as they would like to be. It really takes motivation, dedication, discipline to go out on your own. As a personal trainer, that's what I'm trying to instill with you. You make the commitment to come to me. I may not be teaching you, like writing down every workout and how I come up with it, but if you're paying attention, you're starting to learn the nuances of muscle groups, exercises, so that you can start putting the little pieces together. But it does take a lot of discipline and dedication to go off on your own and be successful. Exercise is great, but if you still have goals beyond what we accomplish here, then it's going to take a lot more than just going to exercise. Now, if you work with me and you reach your weight loss goal and you feel great, it is not hard to maintain. In between 3 to 5 days a week, just depending on how much time you're going to spend, working each muscle group at least twice a week, putting some cardio in there, you'll be able to maintain your the progress that you made. But if you are looking to go further than what we accomplished here, it takes a lot of understanding of what you want to accomplish, how many days a week you're going to do it, what exercises you're going to put together to make the program work, and the discipline to continue to do it even when things get hard. So that's what I try to accomplish here, is give them confidence, teach them how to push themselves, and then hopefully they're absorbing some of the exercises and the nuances of exercise that we put together for each muscle group. That's the goal. I would love to keep every client for a lifetime. I mean, I love working with the individuals that I work with, and I don't want to see anybody fall off track. But ultimately, it's a financial commitment and it's a time commitment. So, those two things sometimes people can't keep up with, and I completely understand that. But, I would love to work with clients for the rest of my life, or the rest of their life, to make sure that they stay on track. And I do have a few of those clients that from the first time we work together, we're still working together, and I absolutely love that. So if anybody's watching this decides to, that, hey, I would love to work with him, know that it's around 3 to 6 months. So think about that financial commitment and think about that time. Even if it's online, it's still a financial commitment. Time is a little bit more free, but it's still discipline that we're trying to instill. So, all right, I gotta get home, get changed, get to Lexington for my next client, and I will be back again later on today. Just got back from training session. About to have lunch. I'm going to have 2 oven fried chicken tenders, some corn, and some mashed potatoes. And I'm indulging in some crazy bread from Little Caesars. Took my kids there to get lunch. Could not resist. So, indulgent treat. I know I'll have to pay for it later, but it is what it is. Alright, I just finished up with my last client. Had another cancellation today. I say that's probably one of the most frustrating things about being a personal trainer, as I said yesterday, is just cancellations. You know, it's if I have a program and I have it set up, when a person cancels, it just makes it hard. Makes me work a little bit harder. So, I hope that people can kind of reduce the amount of times they cancel. I know things come up, I know life happens, but sometimes when you want something bad enough, you make an effort regardless of what life has going on. And fitness really requires that. If you want to lose weight, if you want to get stronger, there's going to be times where life just gets in the way and you have to overcome that. You have to find a way, because skipping days, missing days, it doesn't hurt you immediately, but it does slow down your progress. So, have to monitor that a little bit as a personal trainer. But like I said, I can't give them energy that I need to give to people who are more consistent. So, 3 sessions today, pretty good sessions. Seeing some progress, seeing some really good progress actually, and so far this year, it's the middle of March, I think I've seen more progress this year with some clients than I have in a long time. I don't know if it's where it's getting warmer or people are just tired of not feeling good, but the effort and the response to push has been tremendous. So it's really, really exciting, especially this early in the year. I know New Year's resolutions kind of get people fired up, but usually around this time is when we see people start to fall off. And it gets warmer, so we have more excuses to not go to the gym, not do the things we need to do because it's warmer and we want to enjoy the weather. But most of my clients are locked in, and it feels really, really good for them to be on the same page as me. You know, I'm locked in from day one, January 1st, all through the year, with my own personal health, but also trying to get them to the best possible health, feeling good, looking good, all the things. So I feel like they're really, really locked in, most of them, and that's really, really good to see. So this will be the end of my day as far as work. I still have some chores that I want to get done at home. I'll work on those. I got to work on some posts for social media, and I will have to eat. I think I'm going to indulge in eating out tonight with the family since I have a shorter night. I usually cook most nights, but tonight would be a good break from that. So I will show you what I eat and in the day, hopefully accomplishing everything that I want to accomplish to build on a good training day. So, like I said, I don't have extremely busy days. Some days are more busy than others, but that's why I'm trying to grow my business. I would like to be extremely busy. I would like to see 10 to 12 people a day and really generate some really good results and help people find better versions of themselves. So hopefully by doing this, putting myself out there, it generates some more people that I can help. So I will continue this again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be day 4. I think tomorrow's a really, really light day. I don't think I have anybody tomorrow. So I think tomorrow's a really, really light day for me as far as training. So it won't be a lot of content, but you will get to see my workout. If I do work out, yeah, I'm gonna work out tomorrow. Do a good workout. Probably, I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Let me think about that, and we'll talk in the morning. But I will be back again tomorrow for day 4. All right, I'm back to finish up the night. Went out to eat with the family, so I did not eat healthy. I had a burger and some fries, and my daughter made brownies, so I did indulge in a brownie. So, not the greatest of late night meals, not really late night, but evening meals, um, along trying to reduce body fat, but I am a true believer in reset meals. So I think the body can get used to anything. And once it adapts, it needs something to kind of shake it up, to throw it off, so that when you get back on track, it starts doing what it needs to do instead of just staying in a lull. So I do advocate for cheat meals. I think they reset the system, kind of give you a perspective yourself that how do you feel after you eat it. It was good, but it's not something that I want to do regularly. Once you start on a kind of a journey of eating better, when you do splurge and you eat those meals that are heavy in grease or high in fat, you feel it instantly. And it's not necessarily regret, it's just like your body feels different. So, once you get that feeling, you're like, okay, I want to feel better. So you jump back on track. And once you jump back on track, your body appreciates it more. You have more energy. You're able to do things. And so I think it's a good idea every once in a while to have a reset meal just to remind yourself of how far you've come. And it's also good just to enjoy life. If you get stuck doing the same things over and over, at some point it's going to become so monotonous that you don't enjoy it anymore. And I think you should enjoy every aspect of fitness, every aspect of eating. So don't restrict yourself, just discipline yourself. And so that's what I try to do. I live by 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, I'm good. 20% of the time, not so good. So today I had some breadsticks from Little Caesars, not so good. Had a hamburger and fries, not so good. Finished up with a brownie, not so good. But I did go on a walk before, after I ate dinner and before I ate the brownie to kind of help with digestion and just get a little movement so I didn't feel so lethargic and just lay around after eating that stuff. So it's not a perfect system, but I don't think there is a perfect system. Life is life. You have to live it. If you restrict yourself so much that you don't even enjoy life, then there's really no point in living it. So discipline, but have the ability to enjoy life and the discipline to get back on track. So tomorrow I'll be back on track and I will feel a whole lot better. So that is the end of day 3, and I look forward to day 4. I did look at my schedule and I only have one training session,
So tomorrow will be another light day. So I will pour into myself, being my number one client. I will get a workout in. I will do some reading, rest the body a little bit more, look at doing some content planning, and hopefully in the next few months, I've had some inquiries from people wanting to train, and I'm looking forward to training some young football players this summer to really get them set up for their freshman year. So things are coming along. Building a business is a slow process. I get kind of comfortable a lot when I have a certain amount of clients, and I really don't push for more. And once I get comfortable, I start to realize that I could be helping more people. So I'm in that phase right now where I want to help as many people as I can. And I'm really turning up the content and putting myself out there so that people can find me. So tomorrow will be a big day of that. I will post as much content about that as I can, and hopefully get some insight on how I promote myself, some of the content I'll be sharing, and then I do have that one session. So I'm saying good night, and I will see you tomorrow.